is Adam Sierfas. I'm one of the high school ag science teachers here at Conrad Weiser High School. I also serve as the Conrad Weiser FFA co-advisor with Mr. Seifert. The FFA is a national student organization. There's about 550,000 FFA members nationally, and that represents basically any student involved in agricultural education from 7th grade up through 12th grade. As an FFA member, students have a lot of opportunities to compete in career development events and attend leadership workshops and state and national conventions, and the list goes on and on and on. But the concept is that students are taking agricultural education courses, and then through FFA, they're building career preparation and leadership and interpersonal skills that are important and will lead to success in the future. Currently here at Conrad Weiser High School, we have an animal room, and then we have a barn that can be retrofitted for just about any animal we could ever want to raise. Right now in the animal room, we have two different calves. They're both dairy breeds. We have Taylin, who is about a 2-month-old Holstein calf, and then we have Milk Dud, who is literally a week-old bull calf, and he's a Jersey. Out in the barn, we also have 2 miniature horses right now, and we did have chickens up until earlier this week. And throughout the year, we will change those paddocks and those areas and bring in different animals based off what I might be teaching in my curriculum or what the students might be researching or investigating with independent studies. So in order to facilitate animal science education and to provide these opportunities to students, I rely heavily on donations from local farmers or local individuals. So a lot of times the animals that we have, that we bring in, are either donated to the Conrad Weiser FFA for us to then sell as a fundraiser, or they are loaned to us for no cost from that farmer or that individual, and then we just pay for any of the feed and supplies that we might need at the time. We have a number of students performing research in the lab that you can see right behind me. There's some students that are doing research with spotted lanternflies. We have other students that are doing research with fruit flies, and they are giving them concussions to try to model those concussions or those studies and compare those to human studies to see if the fruit fly serves as a model organism with brain trauma. We have other students working back in the microbiology lab that are culturing cell lines for mice or any number of other different animals, and they're looking at cancer studies and other really advanced anatomy and physiology research topics. We have other students that are doing research out in the garden and in the animal room and out in the barn, and they're either investigating those animals and just learning basic animal handling skills, or more advanced nutrition and, again, anatomical and physiological studies. Experiential learning and learning by doing. There's a lot of research that indicates that students learn better when they actually do that thing. Rather than just being told, when they get to do and perform that task, they will learn that, and that will be stored in their memory bank towards the future. The concept is pretty simple, and there's a lot of quotes surrounding learning by doing. One of the more famous ones is, if you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. If you teach a man to fish, he eats for a lifetime. That's the general philosophy of learning by doing, that when we teach you how to actually do it, and you don't just know the technical aspect and sitting in a classroom and understand it from an abstract standpoint, when you physically, literally know how to do that thing, then you have actually learned it.